Welcome. I'm Dee, and this is the Unguided Life where I am taking it one day at a time, bring guys along for the journey to hold me accountable as I budget my way through life. So, if you see this, you know what time it is. It's time to break down our income because we love to tell our money what to do before it tells us what to do. So, income breakdown number one of our September budget. The breakdown day is 8/27/2021. So as far as the income, the amount that hit my bank account, and I just gotta sometimes verify those numbers, is 1636.66. I will be pulling nothing from savings. $4.27 is rollover. I don't know where this 12 cents came from, but it was in my bill pay account, and so I gotta count it. And then $4.15 came from the unbudgeted checking account. There was money left in there, barely, but it was some. So let's go ahead and we are going to total that. And I don't have a calculator with me. Oh, Papa left his camera. This is his camera. Left a calculator. I don't have a calculator with me. Papa left his calculator. Let's see. He did have to buy a new one. It's not working. Do y'all do this? Rub your batteries with hopes that it comes on. Come on. Don't make me get up. Let's take one out. Sometimes you take them out. Put it back in. You got juice? We got juice? No juice. All right. Hold on. I gotta go get a calculator because I'm not gonna do this by hand. Nope. Not at all. So I'm back with a calculator. So let's go ahead and add that up to see what we are working with. All right. So 1640.93. Okay, so the expenses that's coming out this paycheck is internet, which is $43.96, and then giving. So that total, I can actually do that by in my head that I don't have to use the calculator. $203.96. For gas, we're gonna send 60, groceries 100, personals 85, and Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, so when revamping my September budget, I decided that I wanted everything as far as my envelope system and sinking funds to be simple. Budgeting should be simple, it shouldn't be complicated. So initially for envelope system, I had 6 categories: fund money, gas, groceries, household, personal, and restaurants. Well, fund money always somehow found its way into personal or restaurants. And so I decided to get rid of that. And when I do things that I consider fun, that should be pulled out of my personal spending. Okay. Then for household, I felt that household was becoming one of those items where I had to budget for every month. So, and when I was budgeting for every month, I'll buy 1 or 2 things that was on my required list. And then I have this money lingering over that what I was doing is just pushing it in other categories. So I decided that household is now going to be a sinking fund. As far as restaurants, when I started doing restaurants, it was because me and Papa was going to a restaurant after church. Then 2020 happened, and since 2020 happened, we didn't go out eating. So the restaurant category funding went away, and then it came back when I started to do my side gigs. And because I was out, my love for Dunkin' Donuts turned into my obsession, and every time I was doing my side gigs, I had to go get me a caramel craze. So I decided that I was going to make a dedicated envelope for Dunkin' Donuts because 9 times out of 10, or 5 times out of 7, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts. So there we go. So that is going to be a total of $265. Now for sinking funds, I wanted to spruce it up because I don't do cash stuffing. I'm cashless, digital tracking, and all that. That I wanted to spruce up my sinking funds, give them some cute names here. And so the first one is Savannah. If you don't know who Savannah is my car. So this fund is for my car maintenance. So we're gonna send $100 to Savannah because we're trying to build her up. And just to let you know, Savannah got a wash inside and outside, courtesy of the wash near my home in myself. I was all in the inside detailing y'all today, just trying to spruce her up because I haven't really done it, and I've been trying to find a detail shop, but they're not working on my schedule, and I'm not finna figure it out. If I gotta figure out how to get my car detailed, it's not gonna happen. All right, so let's talk about the next category. It says my retreat. So I think of the place that I lay my head, the place that I eat most of the days, the day that I relax, as a retreat, because I am closing my door to the world outside, and whatever is happening on the other side of that door has nothing to do with me. And so that's what I want to refer to my home as now and forever, as a retreat. And when I get a home, because right now I'm renting in a townhome, when I do get a home, I want to use spaces for what they're dedicated for, creating oasis, like a kitchen oasis, a bathroom, a bedroom oasis, just giving that space its true vibe. So the household category is going to be called My Retreat, and we're going to give it $25. Papa. So Papa is my son, and the last video I posted, Megan from Her Courage to Plan, she commented, and she said something that kind of like sent the light bulb off, and it was the fact that for so long I have been identifying myself as a single mom. I'm a single mom. And I have to realize that's not part of me. Now I'm still a mom, of course, but the responsibilities kind of have shifted, and so now I have to identify as someone who has a adult in college. Yes, I have an adult child in college. That's who I am. And so I know when I speak to someone, because I was speaking to someone this past Sunday at church, and I referred to myself as a single mom, and when she was telling the story back, she referred to me by pointing out I'm a single mom, and I was like, oh, so now I'm be labeled this way, and that's not what I want to be labeled as. But I wanted to think of a cute name, and I think Papa is just fine the way it is. And so Papa is going to get the $25. Now I have a piece of property. It's a land. Nothing's on it but vegetation, but it's there. Okay. I am going to refer to this area as the Sandlot. Do y'all remember that movie? I remember as a kid watching that with my cousins, and we always, like, if it was on, we was watching that, and then A League of Their Own, or Our Own, or something like that. It was another one, like, you shouldn't but you did watch kind of movies, and so the Sandlot was one of them. So that's what I'm going to refer to as the property. Now the property sinking fund was fully funded last month. Therefore, I don't have to input anything until October. So that's going to be $0. And a new category, me, myself, and I. I need to start pouring into myself and doing things that better not only myself physically, but mentally. So with that being said, I created this sinking fund. It was last minute, so I didn't think about like the direction of it, so I'm not going to fund it this time, so I'm just going to put $0 there as well. All right, so that is $150. All right, so let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the total, the $1640.93. Well, we're going to attempt to do so, and minus $203.96, so that's $1436.97. Then when I minus $265, and that's $1171.97. I'm going to minus 150, and that is $1021.97. Since we're at the beginning of the month, we do not send anything to debt because we have not paid all of the bills within this pay period. We're not going to send anything to savings. So this amount will actually just go over to the buffer. Now, this is not the unbudgeted buffer. This money is actually going to stay in the checking account bill pay. Well, the bill pay checking account buffer. And the reason is because we still have bills to pay. Okay. So we're in the pay period of the 27th to the 9th. And then I get paid again on the 10th, and then it start over. I do get another payment on the 1st, but that is just my stipend. So that's why I am not making any moves until I receive the stipend, and then I'll take this amount and the stipend, and then I'll break that money down. Now, I won't be doing that on camera because it's not going to be that much. And so, and if I do, it may be a talk through. So this is the income breakdown. Here we have it all set. We're all done. Easy peasy. I hope this was very helpful for you, as well as me explaining the changes that's going on with my budgeting. If you find this to be helpful, definitely share it with someone. Hit that thumbs up. And I do thank you for joining. Peace out.